Of course, we need a black mermaid and a black elf. In fact, if fantastical creatures can be blue and yellow and purple, why draw the line at black? But it's not just about the color now, is it? Recently, there was an uproar over the fact that American film company Walt Disney Studio cast a young, brilliant, and black actress to play the role of the Little Mermaid. Now, the criticism wasn't based on the performance of the actress, Halle Bailey. One group asked why Disney had to remake the film with a black actress instead of sticking to a white one, as had been done in previous remakes. The first group of people is annoyed that the fantastical film now includes black characters. And not only that, their nostalgia for the film, which has been produced for over 20 times now, is sorely messed up. And what's worse is that fantasy and real life are not any more different. For the second group of people, Halle Bailey being the star of an age-old fantasy is not a big win. They say that Disney is playing it safe by retelling the same old stories, but still earning because they're tickling the nostalgia of people that desire to see themselves represented on screen. Now, when companies do this, it's called blackwashing. They say that Disney can invest money in telling new stories, for example, about Mekatilili wa Mwenza, who fought off the Europeans by dancing a very vigorous dance called kifudu. And now, there's also another group of people who think that this discussion is not necessary. And I can see why. In the year 2021, January to June, Nollywood produced over 1,000 films. Yes, and they're not the only ones on the continent. If you look across different countries, there are blossoming film industries. Now, with so many films being produced with black actors, do we still need to have a conversation about having black actors? Well, yes, we do. Because Hollywood is one of the biggest cultural vehicles in the world. And it is important to portray the world as it really is. And that means having black people existing in the same way other races do. Now, Disney shouldn't stop casting brilliant actors just because they're black. No. However, they could invest in telling new stories, such as the African mythology. For example, The Famished Road by Ben Okri, or The Wizard of the Crow by Ngugi wa Thiong'o. But if these titles sound too complex for a children's story, then I have other examples. Ariella and the Talking Drum by Stephanie Coker, or Sulwe by Lupita Nyong'o. And no matter which camp someone picks, the fact remains that talent, hard work, and determination is not a preserve of just one race. That means more black actors are needed on screen. One, to do their job, and secondly, so that people can remember that we are all equal regardless of the race.